You look great. Just keep talking.
Well, so anyway, so I get this Shepherd. I said, I need to. I'm gonna look for a chair.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you're not gonna find this chair. And so when I took it up there, she was like, we don't have this chair. And I'm like, well, I have to throw my net wide.
Yeah, we need to ask
And so
everywhere.
then when Lewis called and said, I have your chair, I was like, oh my goodness. So I jumped in the car and rode down to Shepherd, told my brother, I said, I have your chair. And then I started kind of getting like, oh God, I hope I really do have this chair. You know what I mean? Because I had seen it, and I'm telling them I have a simple chair. And oh, they're calling me, Lewis. And so I said, oh, I have a simple chair. And so then they're a little suspicious. And Lewis says, well, I need your brother to come in to be fitted. I said, well, he's at Shepherd. I can't get him here. I said, I have to take the chair because the Shepherd's telling me I have to bring whatever chair it is to be fitted there. I mean, so it's like, okay, I can't transport him. And so I take it up there, and I come in, and the people from the wheelchair people have the computer hooked up to it, and they're fixing it. So they're still not sure. They're not having to fix it. They're not having to do anything but just look at the computer part of it, you know? So they take my brother, we hoyer him into the chair, he sits in it, and he likes it better than the chair he is sitting in at Shepherd right now. And it fits him better, too, because he needed a longer one. And they even asked him, they go, okay, well, and our cushion. And I said, no, that cushion was on the chair when I brought it.
Oh, wow.
Well, see, when I got the chair, first thing was I told my brother, I said, I got good news, I got really good news, and then I got really, really good news. And so he's like, because I love telling, he goes, well, what's the good news? And I said, I got you a sip and puff chair. He said, oh my God, that's the good news. He goes, what's the really good news? And I said, you're not going to have to be in this long. You have an illness that you're going to get well, because the chairs they're fitting people for, they're going to be in them. That's great. That's why it's important they get the right chair. For us, it's important that we get the right chair right now, but then we can, move down.
Transition,
and then he goes, well, what's the really, really good news? And I said, the really, really good news is you're going to get to donate this chair back and let somebody else have it.
No kidding.
That's my belief.
That's awesome.
And he was like, he goes, you're a horrible storyteller. He goes, you're horrible at delivering news. And I said, well, I thought that was pretty good news. And he's like, he goes, you don't understand. He goes, it's a given that I'm not going to need it. He goes, okay, whatever. But they couldn't believe it. And he got in it, and he likes it better than the one he's in. It rides different. And then he had to, and he got in it, and you got to realize my brother's been in this sip and puff chair for 50 days at Shepherd.
You were
and the thing is, and but he learned to do the sip and puff like immediately because he's not hurt, he's not injured, he's just can't move, and so they put him in this older model, which everybody's like, whoa, these are young people, the little PTs that are right out of school, they're great, but they're just like, whoa, look at that old model, it's 2000, it's 10 years old. But hey, I tell you, the best thing too is when my friend Marcia came with me to get it in her van, handicap van, her husband who's in a chair, she had that chair when she left Shepherd 10 years ago. Not the exact chair, but that model. So the fact that she saw the chair, knew the chair, made me feel even more comfortable because she was like showing us where things were on it. It wasn't like I'm leaving with this antique and nobody's going to know how to work it. But it works beautiful. They just can't, In fact, I think today they're putting all the new tubing. They just took his tubing off the chair he was on and stuck it on there to make sure it worked.
That's great.
And it's beautiful. It was very wonderful. It's a great story.
Awesome.
I want y'all to talk to my brother.
I would love to.
And like I said, hopefully in a really, really short time we can give it back. Or even Shepherd said they can use it for a family. Because, they didn't really think I could get anything that would work.
Of course not.
Donated,
No.
You wouldn't think that.
Level. This is rare for us.
It is very rare.
It was a beautiful match. Just like, and so they said, we had no idea Fodak has. I said, I think it was unusual. I mean, I have to say, that Lewis said, I have that. So that particular chair will get recycled again, but it might be, you might need to tell me whether I need to leave it with them to recycle, since they'll have the...
they're a great partner.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They'll have the people
that would be the perfect match.
As opposed to us hauling it back here and putting it in the warehouse and hoping some family comes asking for it.
Whereas... we typically try to let Shepherd, they donate all their used power chairs to us. They're usually a little bit older and use manual chairs. But, so we would definitely work closely with them. We'll try to let them know when we have another good working one. Hey, hopefully you can help us match this up with the next person who needs it. or if they want to store it and do the same thing, we're just all about reuse.
Right.
And getting it used.
Somebody in it.
Yeah, we don't want it sitting around. We want someone using it.
And they couldn't believe it. They were like, the cushion was longer because my brother's real tall.
Yeah.
And it fit him really great. So.
Awesome.
Now, my fear has been I don't have a truck to transport him, but MARTA mobility, because it's temporary. You know, his mobility will be taking him back and forth, because we're going to be in the day program now for 3 weeks. He's coming home Thursday.
Coming home Thursday.
To Tucker. From Shepherd.
I love it. I love it.
You know, the caregiver now has to do all the work. You can stop